It's to make the world go round. Yo, what's good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Damn. And I know it's been a good while since I've been on here. Like I said, on my little, in my what do they call this shit? Community tab. I've been kind of just dealing with some health related issues, whatever. But well, more so health related issue. But but no, I'm feeling much better, and now I'm gonna be back at it with this YouTube shit. And plus, the other reason why I'm on here so quick, so soon after just taking like 3-4 week long little hiatus, whatever, from the last reaction. But aside from that, like I said, 2 different appointments amongst other things, and just being so tired after work because of said like not medical, said health reasons, whatever. Like I was watching a little bit of GulleyBoy's video because I seen this man back at it uploading content from his Discord, which the nigga still has yet to put the fucking link to the shit so then people can tune in on the Discord. Because how is he gonna get engagement? Like GulleyBoy needs to fucking work on that shit. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Hey, whoever's on there, hey, let me know how you feel and what you is and everything. But anyway, I seen a little bit of. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick though. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. Hell, I like to pull up to one of like GulleyBoy's Discords as well, but I wouldn't know it because keep on uploading it without even making a mention in the like community tab or posting the link to your YouTube or anything like Twitch. So then you can let me know, hey, I got a little thing going on. You can pull up and chop it up because I like to come through and chop it up. Hell, shit, I like to hop in and say my 2 cents. Fuck, but anyway, it's his old platform. It's whatever. I'm not even gonna lose sleep over this shit. But anyway, I was listening to a little bit, like the first 2 minutes of GulleyBoy's video titled "Eminem Stands Are Terrible," which, yeah, I mean everyone knows that. If you're talking about stands, I mean we're not talking about actual M fans though. The M fans are cool. The stands can be just it's a whole mess of just stupid people. So we all know that. That's obvious. But something caught my attention, got me wanting to come on here and just like watch the whole thing and just give my take on it. Was when I was listening to it, he posted, "Fuck, man, get the fuck, look." I clicked on this video.
With so many choices on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be. So I hired.
Thank you. I agree. Kanye stands are worst. This man could do no wrong. And what caught my attention while I watched his video talking about them stands are terrible, and on the video it showed like pictures of I think it's pictures of Crypt, Stevie Knight, No Life Shack, and Knox Hill, which drew my attention, which got me thrown off. Like, what the fuck? Why you put them niggas on there? And plus, if someone has watched a good number of their videos and their content, especially Stevie Knight's Night Talk, as well as his reaction channel, as well as Crypt, as well as No Life Shack, I used to watch the fuck out of his videos. As a matter of fact, you know what I mean? And based on my reaction, then they seem to be very level-headed. Like even though all of them are massive Eminem fans, they have covered other hip hop videos and all that good shit. You know what I mean? And they're very respectful of the culture and everything. So I don't know why Gully won't put their pictures on there. That's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, and plus, just for my interpretation, they seem cool. They're not the stands that he's thinking of. You know what I mean? I don't know what his whole purpose of it is, and I don't see I don't see it as them being obsessive or anything like that, or just or none of the things he would think of in Eminem stance. So, but I'm willing to hear what he has to say about it, and I will definitely point out where I disagree and where I feel Gully Boy is wrong on this assessment, and we're gonna just do that. And the damn video is 18 fucking minutes long. Like, damn, could have kept it around like 13 minutes. Well, I guess he had a lot to say, and it's like, now when we first started off speaking on it, it was like, oh, have you not paid attention about the new beef with the M and Benzino? Which I agree, it was kind of pointless, but you know, rappers are petty. Like, it ain't just them. Like, it's hell, rappers be hell. This ain't the first time we've seen OG rappers like reuniting beefs that happened 20, 30, 40 plus years ago. You know what I mean? Because hell, even back in 2016, we seen that with KRS One and MC Shan reuniting their old beef. We all knew that KRS One won that battle back in the day, so it was pointless that MC Shan wanted to relaunch that beef. So yeah, I kind of look at it the same way with M. But like I said before, shit, this some of this because most of these niggas is petty anyway. They were find any reason to reunite some old shit, and and plus if M wants to respond to what Benzino has to say about him in an interview, then it's whatever. And it's almost comparable to when 50 does Instagram posts about Ja Rule and Irv Gotti whenever they do interviews speaking on him. You know how many times 50 be roasting the fuck out of them niggas in the interview when they speak on him and their side of the story when it comes to their beef with 50. You know what I mean? It's damn near every time. It's fun. It had me rolling. So, and plus not to mention the beef with M and Benzino was serious as well because Benzino tried to trying to end that man, tried to like end M's career and accuse him of being this racist and all that. So over in old tapes.
You do your thing. We'll match you with a tax.
And shout out to the people, the one person in the comment section that point out that the Nicki stands. You see that? Let me see. You see that's because this one person in the comment section. I'm not gonna even bother trying to pronounce this nigga name, but he was like, "There's no denying that M stands can be annoying, but for me, the worst fan base to me is Nicki stands, Nicki Minaj stands, aka the Barbs. They are far worse." I agree. I'm glad he brought it up. And someone else brought up the Kanye West stands. Agreed. Because people will find any old reason to excuse every last action and word that Kanye West be saying and act like he's this fucking Jesus Christ incarnate. You know what I mean? So, and that applies to most stands. I mean, you can be a fan of somebody, but if you're a stand and you need some psychiatric help, and someone brought up, was like, I don't know anybody that cares about her, but I know a bunch of stands that they're really the worst fan. That's up. Like this person, the person that just responded to what this person said, you probably didn't know, but yeah, the Nicki stands, what they done recently with pulling up to not Megan, but they pull up to Megan Thee Stallion's mother's grave. Yeah, which puts them a level above other fan bases. And someone else, and even in his response as well, and what dude said about he feel like the stands easily the worst fan base. He's like, Kobe stands are also terrible. Both act like they're perfect. Nothing wrong with being a fan. No need to be delusional. I never met too many Kobe stands. I'm sure there's some Kobe stands out there. There are Kobe Bryant stands out there that are probably assholes. I do not want to even intermingle with neither. So, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with being a fan, but being delusional and just thinking they can do no wrong, that's when it's a problem. And someone brought up Beyonce fans. I say more, yeah, the Beyonce fans, which, and then some Kanye stands and Nicki stands are the worst fan bases, which I part agree. They kind of step above the M stands, in my opinion. Because like I said before, people find no excuse to, like, find no reason to excuse Kanye West's actions and words, regardless how fucked up they may come out. But anyway, we're gonna focus on what Gully's gonna say about the M stands.
Just right for your unique situation.
Now let's wait on see what Eminem will say. Nah, they.
Let me go ahead and play it back because I don't like how. And plus, I'm already just was thrown off when I'm gonna play it back though. So then y'all can.
I did want to talk about the Eminem shit. I was trying to avoid it, but the stands is just making it's the stands, bro. Like
Where are they on this time?
Damn, y'all ain't been hearing about it, bro. Like
No, because I haven't heard about Eminem since. I haven't cared about Eminem since Revival.
He brought back the beef with him and Benzino.
Who gives a shit?
I didn't give a shit at first. I was like, all right, bro, you're dissing Benzino in 2024, bro. All right, that's what we doing.
Yeah, that threw me. That come through me for loops. Hold up, am I back in? Did I wake up back in 2003 or something? And then, of course, I've read the lyrics of both tracks and I heard them broken down on Quake's Diverse Mentality podcast, and which I say is the best source of news for hip hop related. You know, he's very level headed, and and gives everyone a fair chance. You know what I mean? Even though he's a fan, even though he himself is a fan of M and 50 Cent as well, he's very level headed with it, with his critiques of artists or whatever. And the best out of the bunch as far as like young podcasters that do this hip hop shit. Best one out of the bunch. I recommend you check out Quake's Diverse Mentality channel.
I don't give a what Benzino was saying. Why are you dissing this?
I didn't hear what Eminem had to say.
He dissed him on the lyrical Lemonade album because Cole Bennett.
But I see. I was gonna say I seen Benzino. Benzino was like, Eminem, you gonna shoot a fool? You ain't even gonna slide for proof.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. I didn't even hear the songs, but I've heard bits and pieces. And Benzino dropped a pretty good diss track on Eminem.
Oh yeah.
It was really like you couldn't even.
Now I didn't listen to the song itself, but I heard the lyrics broken down on Diverse Mentality podcast, whatever. And yeah, he came with some hard lyrics on there. I was surprised. I was kind of actually shocked. Okay, he ain't just sticking to the tired old white man doesn't belong in rap argument, which he has done to death. And every interview is done about the man. And this song as well, which brought the song somewhat down, and what also brought down the Black Slim Shady song as well. But it's like he brought up some stuff that people that brought some stuff that could be tangible and factual, like when he mentioned about how most of the artists on Shady, aside from 50 Cent, like flopped, whatever, or didn't blow up, which he kind of twisted the facts a little bit, and dressed with some cap a little bit, exaggerated the facts a little bit, because it won't keep it a bean. The only ones that didn't really blow, aside shit, because I know Obi Trice's first album went gold. I thought it went platinum, but I had to Google and remind it, it went gold. Because I always thought it went platinum for some reason. Maybe because I saw all those features on the track list and everything. I was like, it must have went platinum. And those two D12 albums went platinum. Now, the only ones that didn't really do shit, didn't really do jack shit as far as sales on like Shady Records, Bobby Creekwater, Cassius, Stat Quo. Who else signed to Shady Records? And who else? I did say Cassius, Bobby Creekwater, Stat Quo. Oh yes, Slaughterhouse, and of course Griselda and Yellow Wolf. I know Yellow Wolf's second album went gold, I think a year or so later after it came out. Let me go ahead and Google it real quick. Shit, I should do my own video speaking on this, respond to someone, but hey, I don't know. Maybe seen the clip of him talking about people that I fucks with as far as this YouTube shit. Like as a fan more so, I never met these guys, but based on the content I've consumed from these guys, I find them just very like well-rounded, like genuine people. You know what I mean? Based on what I'm seeing on their videos and such. So when you put their pictures up there and put them in the category of stands, like I don't know about that one, Chief, because I've seen him cover other rappers as well. Give other people a shot. So I don't know where this come from or what. But let's see. When did it went gold? Oh, 2018. Yeah, 2018. It was like one. It took Yellow Wolf's sophomore out. Was it sophomore album? Matter of fact, it was his third album. I forgot. He had like 2 other albums before then. Had another album before he got signed to Shady Records. Yeah, way back in the game, way back in the day in 2005. Then came out with his official date, his major label debut, Radioactive, 2011, which is his second album technically, and Love Story being his third album, officially third album. His second album on Shady Records. It took about 3 years for that album to go gold. Yeah, but none of his other albums really got any sort of certification, and plus he still has a strong fan base. But as far as the status of Eminem, nowhere close. As far as the mainstream status of Eminem, not even close. Not even reaching that status. So yeah, that's the only one. That's the only artist that were signed to Shade that didn't really do no numbers. So Benzino was correct on that. Kind of bent the facts a little bit, but hey, when you're doing this record, you're trying to embarrass your opponent. You know what I mean? Gotta do what you can to like make your opponent look lesser than what they are. So that's what you do in battle rap, and reveal some truths as well. Aside some facts under the shock value and everything. You got man. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, Benzino came through with some shit though. He was saying some shit on there, and of course the line said he ain't slide for proof. It's like ooh, because no one has really said that to him. No one that has dissed Eminem has really brought up Proof's death of how M didn't really do much, didn't like slide for proof or anything like that after his death per se. So you didn't hear that from much of M's detractors, the rappers that have dissed him or whatever. So I gotta give Benzino credit for doing that.
It wasn't good. That's how good it was. Because he was flowing on that bitch and he was saying bars on there that was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he was saying some shit.
The fact that how everybody on his label failed. Like, that shit you can't deny. Like, a lot of them failed.
Yeah, a lot of them did fail.
Who was the rapper Eminem put on besides 50 Cent that actually, like, blew up? Yeah.
Slim Shady.
he was saying shit like that.
That dude could have did a quick Google search. It would have helped a lot. Because I just mentioned D12 Obi Trice. With the Obi Trice's first album, the second album didn't really sell that much because the climate was different. People was seeing what was coming out of Atlanta and Miami at that time. Like folks was on that trap snap music wave by then. So yeah, anything that came out from the Shady Aftermath, G-Unit Umbrella at that time wasn't really selling like that. Like they still got attention, but not on the same level as I did back in 02 to 06, 05, I would say. But yeah, 06 when they started declining as far as sales and like popularity because of the new wave of trap snap music artists coming out. But yeah, it's like what so guessing dude that just mentioned Eminem's alter ego was like you can just go on your phone and Google the shit. It will show you D12 Obi Trice as well as 50. It's not that hard.
Now the stands, bro, they done created this narrative. Instead of just saying, all right, that shit was fire. Okay, I got you, bro. That shit was hard.
Okay.
Now let's wait on see what Eminem will say.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they heard it. He ain't write it. There is no way he wrote this. Like, come on, man.
I mean, I don't think that's them just hating on the song. They just got questions. I mean, like anyone would, Gully. I think that's just you thinking that, bro. Like, if you just want to single out these 4 guys you just mentioned, like, yeah, you just want some attention on on your channel. Which, hey, hats off to you. But yeah, I think this is more so the fact that Zeno never been known to be a battle rapper of the sort. He ain't even on the level of a 50 Cent or Lloyd Banks when it comes to like making those hard-hitting diss records. You know what I mean? So of course they gonna question like, hold up, is someone else helping him out? I mean, people have said the same shit when Drake dropped Back to Back. Cause remember when Meek Mill accused Drake of ghostwriting this shit, having ghostwriters, because Quinn Miller wrote the verse, Drake's verse for, I think it was called, is it called Rico? I think it's called Rico. The song Rico, and he accused Drake of doing that, and people speculating, oh, did Quinn Miller write that song? And it was always a question mark ever since then. So people, Drake faced that same shit, you know what I mean? Like, not face the same shit when you drop back to back, you know what I mean? Like, I know there's a few people that questioned it, you know what I mean? I was the one that questioned it. I wasn't one of those people, because I thought that Drake wrote the whole thing. But some people thought, oh, did Quinn Miller wrote that shit? So maybe that's just you, Gully, that think that. I mean, because I don't think that makes the 4 people you just posted on here, like I said before, they don't come off to me as no delusional motherfuckers. They seem well researched and everything else. So yeah, I want you to name the. Let's go ahead and just finish watching the video.
You can never, bro. You can never win with this Eminem, bro. You can't.
But see, no one said that shit about Dr. Dre though, because he didn't write anything.
That's what a lot of. But see, what they're saying is that it's different when it's a diss track. You don't write diss tracks. See, if it's just regular songs, that's okay. But if it's a diss track, you're not supposed to have writers.
I mean, I think that. Well, let me go ahead before I jump in and respond.
Well, but see, no one said that shit about Dr. Dre though, because he didn't write anything.
That's what a lot of. But see, what they're saying is that it's different when it's a diss track. You don't write diss tracks. See, if it's just regular songs, that's okay. But if it's a diss track, you're not supposed to have writers. That's the rule. Like, get the fuck. And then the thing is, they don't even know if he had ghostwriters or not. They're just saying it. And it created this narrative that he did not write the diss track. That's what everybody's saying. So it's not.
And well, before we say anything else, because I'm already, I gotta just start this. Wait until he has to finish what motherfucker has to say, because I'm already just coming up with all type of like counter arguments to that, but not counter arguments. But I do somewhat agree that now, if people or if the stands he's talking about or the 4 individuals he just posted on the post a picture of whatever to illustrate stance, which again, not even their character or nothing like that. But anyway, I'm keep on repeating it to the end of time. But anyway, yeah, like if that's what stands are saying, then yeah, I do agree it's stupid. Because if that's the case, then I guess the Dre and Eazy beef should be discounted. if the people that have said that, oh, you're supposed to write your own diss record, like, damn, this kind of cancels out the Dre and Eazy beef in their eyes, which would be freaking pointless to leave out a whole legacy, a whole entertaining rap battle itself. Because that Dre and Eazy beef was like entertaining. You feel me? Regardless of who wrote the verses for like Dre or Eazy-E, whatever, and each of them had like their own the boys on there representing as well. Like Dre had Snoop, of course. Eazy had BG Knockout and Dre still on there, you know, like rhyme with them, full stop, like putting on for their respective labels. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It all depends on the artists themselves. And plus, Dre came in and then again, the difference between the Dre and Eazy beef, like they didn't come in as MCs or anything like that. Dre came in as a producer, and Eazy even admits that he has other people writing his shit in his songs. So they are not held those same automatically not held those same standards as other rappers that came in saying they wrote everything they said. You know what I mean? So Benzino can't really have that leeway from that because he already came because he never came in as just simply a producer or executive. He did produce, but he always, for the most part, rapped his own lyrics. No one came out and said, "Oh, I wrote rhymes for Benzino and all that." That's why it's so odd. So not so odd. It was kind of like, oh, damn, he's actually rapping. Who's in there helping him out? And you know what? I'm gonna let like Gully finish what he got to say.
So the diss track is not even validated no more because the stands have. Oh, he didn't write it. One of them motherfuckers was like, man, his flow kind of sound like Cassidy, and a lot of them was saying Cassidy wrote it without any proof. Like what?
Okay. Well, that don't make them stands though. That does not make them stands. It just made a made a statement that may come out to be false. That's all there is to it.
So here's my 2 cents on the whole thing.
Bro, the stands, man, y'all are terrible, bro. I don't, bro.
So here's my 2 cents on the whole thing. Maybe the diss track is really good. I haven't heard it, so I'm not going to have an opinion. I'm not going to say an opinion on it. I'm not going to say anything. But one thing I'm curious, because again, I'm out of the loop of this because I haven't cared for a very long time. Why is this beef being reignited? I
have no idea, and I wasn't even about to go into it because I don't care. Because a lot of them were saying Benzino always got Eminem naming. Even if he do, who cares? Why are you bringing this beef back up, bro? Like what? So because he like. I didn't even hear the Eminem song, but he was going in on Benzino. But you did that lackluster shit for Game, knowing that wasn't respond worthy of because the shit he did Game on, he just said like one line. He had said some shit like the reason why they don't. I forgot the line. It ain't even memorable.
In the club is because you're performing.
I mean, it actually is Gully. Now you just talking shit, Gully. It was quite memorable.
Yeah. You knew that wasn't enough for the Game to respond. You knew it. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't give Game a whole verse for him to?
I mean, the song wasn't all that. What do you mean? Like, and I'm saying this as a fan of the Game that bought damn near every last one of his bought and downloaded every damn last of his albums. You know what I mean? Like. And plus, actually, and I also bought the June Not Chain. You feel me? Back in the day, and listened to a lot of his mixtapes. You know what I mean? Like compare Black Slim Shady to 300 bars of running. It was a disappointment. Like if you really follow the Game's career or know how he gets down on diss records, Black Slim Shady was not it. It was not. So, So M didn't really need to give him a whole verse. He can just give him like half a bar if he wants to. I mean, because like I said, the song wasn't all that. You feel me? Itself and all that. It was just it was like mostly filler and a half-ass tribute and a couple of hard-hitting diss records. No, not hard-hitting diss records. Hard-hitting diss lines. Everything else is just more the same old shit you heard everyone else has said about Eminem. You know what I mean? And plus. It kind of overstayed his welcome as well. It did not need a 10-minute long skit. Didn't need a overdrawn out skit for it. No, it could have just been like 3 minutes long with 2 verses. Game just going in on him, and that's it. Didn't need all those verses. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Fine, because Game wanted Game wanted that competition. He wanted the battle.
Yeah.
But Eminem knew all right, I'm gonna just give you this bar and just say. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't give Game a whole verse for him to respond? Because Game wanted Game wanted that competition. He wanted to battle him. But Eminem knew all right, I'm gonna just give you this bar and just say that I responded to you. Man, that's a bitch, bro. I don't care.
How's that him being a bitch though? Like I said, the song wasn't all that. Now you just talking shit, Gully. That's all it is. You just talking shit. Like, cause if by that logic, no, I'm gonna bring up the other rappers, cause there's been folks that's on the stats of Eminem that have thrown half a bar at someone that may have said some shit or ducked or even not even acknowledged their song ever. So, but never mind. I'm gonna keep it going because I could pretty much break down this whole argument all day if I want to, but I'm not gonna do it.
But you gonna, like I said, but gave a like slow ass verse for Benzino. You was like going in on it, but you ain't do that shit for Game. Out of here, bro.
I mean, Benzino they're on Eminem though. Benzino has the more racist tracks from the source days.
Right. I mean, I understand all
and
that.
Plus, right. Thank you, because it was more personal too. Like Game and M don't have that same type of didn't have the same rapport with one another when they was signed to and there was label mates and such. You know what I mean? And plus, like the Zeno and M beef was more cross personal lines and such. Families were involved. and and court cases and lawsuits. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a lot more personal.
The thing is that you already killed Benzino. Cool.
Okay.
You already. It don't even Benzino.
Very minimal effort too.
Right. It don't even
Man,
matter.
I just looked this shit up. He just dissed him for no reason. Just dissed him out of nowhere. That's why.
Who did who out of nowhere?
Eminem, the Doomsday shit. Eminem just randomly.
Yeah,
wanted to diss him.
that's the
what got
like that's the
ignited.
first thing I saw because then he had said a line about Coi Leray in there too. We should listen to it.
What did he say about Coi Leray 5 minutes? What did he say?
He wasn't dishing her, but he was just saying that he was just saying like basically saying, okay, now since I dissed your dad, I can't do a feature with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coi Leray don't even like her daddy like that. I don't think she can.
I don't know, but because
Well, she did address it. I wonder if they're gonna bring up the Math Hoffa, the Math Hoffa podcast, because I think Coi Leray made an appearance. She mentioned how she had to get her father's blessings to even do songs, even though they don't really like. They're not cool like that. She still feels the need. She want to respect her father's wishes before going in to hop on a song for a person that Benzino has hated for years, still hates. So now it wouldn't surprise if he did hop on a song with him doing a hook or whatever on one of these trap beats, whatever. It'll be a good look for the culture, if anything. Like show the young and him messing with the young cats out here.
and because she been saying I'm gonna ride for my pops. She been saying that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, because
Let me see. What time can you make the Wrestling with Andy React? No, me and other. Oh, I know that, Jacoby. I got y'all tomorrow. Like around 7 p.m. 7 p.m. The first one, second one, gonna be in at like 9 in the evening, 9:30, 10:30ish in the evening. So be on the lookout for those. That's the times for tomorrow. And I got a couple other ones I'm gonna do. Like I catch up on this other shit. So I got y'all though. It's gonna be written down on my notepad. Got y'all.
because the stands was getting on her because she was like because when he said that line, she had said, I don't remember saying that I wanted to do a feature with Eminem. And then they was like, he wasn't even dissing you. He didn't even say nothing. Shut up! You stands, bro. It's like, bro, get y'all ass out. Like, get off his nuts, bro.
It's funny,
bro. Defending this, like, just let the do the shit himself. Like,
it's funny how Eminem technically created the term "stan," and that's literally what his fans are, the literal stans.
Right. That's the irony of. That's the irony of.
Yeah. That is ironic indeed.
Are terrible when it comes to this dude, bro. Like, let him fight his battles because he's not even fighting his own battle with Benzino right now. The stands are literally helping him, and that's.
And you can chill out with posting those 4 people, dude. We get it. But like I said, they're not even on that time for real. Like they're not even on making no diss records or nothing. Post someone else, nigga. Like now, I saw Cassius. I heard he's taking up for M, which is odd in my opinion because Cash ain't been signed to M for years. Like, okay, is this some? They trying to get back in their good graces or something? Back in the Aftermath camp or something?
And that's the thing they saying. Benzino got help. Y'all helping Eminem.
How's that helping him if that doesn't mean help? Helping is when you make a diss record of your own. That's not when you're not affiliated with M. And if you did something like if you was like someone like Bizarre, not even Bizarre, because Bizarre is day one. You know what I mean? So or what Cash did, who hasn't been signed to the Shady camp in like decades. You feel me? Come out the woodworks with a diss record towards Benzino. It was like, oh. So you just getting all his facts wrong.
Because are terrible when it comes to this dude, bro. Like, let him fight his battles.
Okay.
Because he's not even fighting his own battle with Benzino right now. The stands are literally helping him, and that's the thing. They saying. Benzino got help. Y'all helping Eminem. Because do you remember when he dissed Machine Gun Kelly? Eminem was literally referencing stuff in that song that the stands were already saying. When he had said, "You diss me in one line and compliment me in the next." The stands were saying that already, because they was like, because when MGK was complimenting Eminem, and then he was like, all the stands was like, "Bro, how are you complimenting him and dissing him at the same time?" Y'all literally helped him with that track. Cause he was.
I mean, how though? How is that helping them? How the fuck is that helping them, Gully? Like, that don't make no fucking sense. If anything, like, it would have been known by now. And plus, people just, and that's where most records come from as well. Folks take what they hear on the streets and put on a record. That's how it goes. It's nothing new or exclusive to like any sort of cult or stand-up. Like, what? How's that helping? Like, that's just observation. The fuck you talking about? And him just was being strategic about it. He noticed that himself. He ain't just got it from randos. He just heard it from himself. Saw it for himself.
Benzino got help. Y'all helping Eminem. Because do you remember when he dissed Machine Gun Kelly? Eminem was literally referencing stuff in that song that the stands were already saying. When he had said, "You diss me in one line and compliment me in the next." The stands were saying that already. Because they was like, because when MGK was complimenting Eminem, and then he was like, all the stands was like, "Bro, how are you complimenting him and dissing him at the same time?" Y'all literally helped him with that track. Because he was referencing what y'all was saying.
Okay.
He was talking about what's in the bowl, cereal or...
I mean, wouldn't most rappers do that as well? Like, reference shit that heard other people say? That's the whole point of making a hot diss record. Or doing research as well. That's part of it too. I mean, great minds think alike, Gully. Chill out.
That's what the stands was saying, bro. So that's
yourself out for a gun and have a man bun.
Bro, that is hypocritical. That is so hypocritical. Cause y'all helping him with his diss track. Because if Eminem diss Benzino and he say anything about this not writing this diss track, that shit he lost.
Man, shut up, Gully. Now you just talking shit. I'm gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and listen to it, man.
Because y'all helped him. The stands are the ones that painted the narrative that he didn't write the shit. That came from the stands. because
Eminem made the rule about not dissing daughters, but then Eminem did that with Corleone. So I don't know.
Well, he didn't. Well, what they saying?
So
but see, what they saying is he didn't diss her, and he didn't. It was just like a joke.
Yeah, it was him throwing a line out there for shock value.
I used to say it all the time. He mad at people dissing his daughter when he used to disrespect Hillary Duff, Mary-Kate and Ashley in his songs back in the day when they were teenagers still. That's hypocritical. Eminem
Britney Spears
full of fucking hypocrite. He's such a hypocritical motherfucker, bro. Like, seriously.
No, he dissed Britney Spears too, I believe, when she was a teenager as well, right?
Christina Aguilera.
Matter of fact, let me Google, because now y'all just bringing up other shit. Stay on the topic, dude. We can talk. If it was about hypocrisy, then y'all should have made the topic of the video. Now y'all just rambling about whatever. That's the thing about these little streams and such. Hell, I'm guilty of it too, so I can't really complain. Let me go ahead and Google, bro. Britney Spears. Okay, so she would have been. Oh shoot, she definitely wouldn't have been. Oh, 2000, she would have been like, shit, 18 going on 19, which is you're old enough to vote at that age. So where did this whole? I don't know. People get their timelines mixed up. And Christina Aguilera was 19 going on 20 years old, so she was well into her adult years as well, in the early years of her adult years by then. So yeah, I can kill that noise right now.
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
No,
Mariah Carey.
And what? And plus, what? And plus, not to mention, every rapper has made songs had made songs poking fun at R&B singers, R&B singers and famous actresses and such. So, not really a shot or whatever.
He's such a hypocritical motherfucker, bro. Like seriously.
No, he dissed Britney Spears too, I believe, when she was a teenager as well, right?
Or Christina Aguilera.
Britney Spears,
yeah.
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
No,
Mariah Carey.
Was Christina Aguilera?
Mariah Carey was 30-some years old, nigga. Shut the hell up. Do some fucking Googles. Get y'all timelines fucking right. Damn. You look at your phone and get your info right.
A teenager? No, she wasn't a teenager at the time.
She was probably like 18.
She might have been like in her.
I know she had to be around Britney Spears' age. I know that.
No, because wasn't Christina Aguilera? I might be thinking of someone else, but wasn't she also the singer of No Doubt? That was like a band in the '90s. Like she wasn't.
What? What the hell? I mean, what are you talking about? You talking about Gwen Stefani? Gwen Stefani was was in her early 30s, and I don't think anyone really talked about her. Like, damn. I was getting y'all whole. Then again, but I get it though. People get some most of those pop singers kind of ran together. They came out around the same time, so I get it. But you know, you kind of have to make sure you get the right names right. You feel me?
Hold on.
But with the stands, y'all make me y'all grind my gears, bro.
And compared to Nicki Minaj stands.
Oh no, you're thinking of Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani, my bad.
Nicki Minaj fan base is way worse.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like the stands for hip hop's sake.
Yeah.
Because y'all dick ride y'all make it seem like, because somebody said that y'all make it seem like M can't fight his own battles.
Yeah.
It gets way worse.
Because like I said, instead of just acknowledging that, oh shit, this was a good diss track. First thing, oh this nigga, he ain't right shit.
I mean, that itself isn't wrong to think that or speculate. Now, if you want to make it seem like it's factual, then yeah, this kind of pushing the line. But questioning ain't really the problem. It's just how you go about it. That's the difference. But yeah, I get it. M stands need to chill out something. They do need to chill. You know what I mean? It's like going with it without waiting for more facts to come out. But Benzino kind of did to himself as well by mentioning, I had people throw a line for me and all that. Matter of fact, I wonder if they even seen that video. He kind of opened himself to those accusations.
No way you could have wrote this.
To be completely fair, Eminem probably can't write, or he probably can't fight his own battles because every single diss track that he made towards someone, like, to be completely honest, 100% honest, whenever he tried to fire back at an actual rapper, it always fell short.
Uh-huh.
What? Because all of his disses were either at pop stars or rappers that were just not very good in the first place.
So you overlooking Cannabis, and so you're just gonna skip over Cannabis and the recent battle with Machine Gun Kelly? Are you serious, nigga? Are you fucking serious right now, dude? And even Ja Rule has brought some of his best lines in that beef. So the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Like Cannabis, he couldn't even go toe to toe with.
What? He went at Cannabis. The fuck you talking about? You getting all your fucking
every
facts
single diss track that he made towards someone. Like, to be completely honest, 100% honest, whenever he tried to fire back at an actual rapper, it always fell short. Because all of his disses were either at pop stars or rappers that were just not very good in the first place.
And so he just forgetting about the time he went at Evidence, Everlast, that Tire Dilated Peoples, fucking Cannabis, like I just mentioned, Machine Gun Kelly. And hell, you can throw in Ja Rule in the mix. You know, he may not be known as a lyricist, but hell, that loose change is worthy of a response.
We're talking like Cannabis, he couldn't even go toe to toe with.
Yeah, she could.
Cannabis ripped him apart.
What?
And there was Royce the 5'9". He f***ed him like everyone in D12 up. Like he couldn't go toe to toe with any of them. Like anyone who is actually a bona fide rapper, he couldn't go toe to toe with.
I feel like
That's just the reality of it.
That's not the full reality. He kind of skipped mixed some details and left out some facts, sir. Damn, I wish I was in that damn Discord. I would have just I would have brought up some other shit. And now he did duck Royce and Pace One, Young Z. Who else? Isham. Like, that's about it. That's only 4 people I could just name that was worth a damn. Now, I would have mentioned K Reno, but since K Reno wasn't on that status like that, that'd be like if 50 were to respond to Yugmouth and Sibo. No respect to those guys at all, but as far as the status of what it would mean for 50's career at that time, he wasn't gonna waste time responding to Yugmouth and Sibo, because they was going in on 50. You know what I mean? I tell you, man, I could just bring up other examples, bro. But we're gonna keep it on him.
I feel like there's some truth to that, especially with Game, because I said you knew Game wasn't finna respond to that just one line.
I'm sure you're gonna have something cooking. I'm sure Game was gonna like come up with something now. Like Game gonna come, because like I said, these niggas gonna respond days, months after. I mean, I don't know if Gully forgets how diss records used to be. You used to have to wait like till the album comes out or the tape drops before you hear a response. You know what I mean? Guess he got caught up in this whole instant response within a week or so manner. But Game might respond to his next joint. He might throw a line out there. Not even mention it on this next record. We may not know. He might, because Game's is petty like that. Or since Game's knowing how Game is, he might still want to get back in good graces with Dre and the entire team again, like he has done over the years. Like especially after he went in on 50 in the unit. Like, boy, it just kind of made him look crazy for a minute. Like, hold up, you dissed the shit out of an entire label, but you want to get back with the group. Okay, of all the stuff that happened between y'all, as far as entourage and such. But anyway, that's a whole other subject.
One in D12 up. Like, he couldn't go toe to toe with any of them. Like, anyone who is actually a bona fide rapper, he couldn't go toe to toe with.
I feel like
that's just the reality of it.
I feel like there's some truth to that, especially with Game, because I said you knew Game wasn't finna respond to that just one line. Like, shut your ass up, bro. And then you waited like a whole year. Like, man, get the fuck
that's about the same amount of time that it took for Nas to respond with Ether. Officially, that is, when it officially dropped near the end of that year. Like, Takeover came out, it took months. Never mind, scratch that. It took months. Because like Jay came out with Takeover. Like, not came out with Takeover. He performed it on stage, do a little line at Nas, then Nas responded with a Stillmatic freestyle, then Jay responded and dropped the album Blueprint in September 11th. It had 2 other verses going at Nas, mainly towards the Stillmatic joint. Then Ether, about like 4 months. And shit, trying to get the timelines mixed up, the timelines correct, whatever. Because that's how they were back then, though, Gully. The fuck are you talking about? I mean, you forgot about. That's how you kind of used to do it. Like, you kind of had to wait for the album to finally release to hear what they have to say.
Because I said you knew Game wasn't finna respond to that just one line. Like, shut your ass up, bro. And then you waited like a whole year. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
How is it a whole? It was only. It wasn't even a whole year, dude. Like, the fuck, you got your timelines fucking mixed up, Gully. What the fuck? Cause son, let me look up the timelines of the songs first. Cause you seem to just, I don't know, got that fact all fucked up, bro. Cause it wasn't even a whole year for real. And plus, even if it was, it kind of took. You can't back in the gap. That's how long it took to hear a response. Sometimes you had to wait till the album comes out, whether it's a year or some months. That's how it was. I think he just got too caught up with this fat instant responses and shit. It's like, okay, whatever. Let me see. It would have been different. It was like 2 years or something, but 2 or 3 years or something. You had my attention, but. Yeah, because Drillmatic dropped August 12th, 2022. Let's check out the Realist, Easy Mills track. Let me see if I can find Easy Mills track, because oh yeah, there go the Realist, and the Realist. Oh, well, yeah, it's close to a year, but who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like, for real though. Like, it may seem like, I mean, sometimes it takes a while to.
100% honest. Whenever he tried to,
And I'll say maybe I jumped the gun. Maybe I was wrong. I'll admit I was wrong for saying it wouldn't take a year, but it did take a year. I mean, that didn't take a year, but it did take, because when I just Googled and found myself correcting myself, I was like, oh shit, it did came out. It was released like a year or so after like Black Sim Shady.
back at an actual rapper, it always fell short. Like because all of his disses were either at pop stars or rappers that were just not very good in the first place. Like we're talking like Cannabis, he couldn't even go toe to toe with. Cannabis ripped him apart, and there was Royce the 5'9", he f***ed him like everyone in D12 up. Like he couldn't go toe to toe with any of them. Like anyone who was actually a bona fide rapper, he couldn't go head toe to toe with.
I feel like
that's just the reality of it.
I feel like there's some truth to that, especially with Game, because I said you knew Game wasn't finna respond to that just one line. Like, right. Shut your ass up, bro. And then you waited like a whole year. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, shit. I mean, I think it was worth the wait though. Like, I think it was worth. I mean, could have responded sooner, I guess, but I think the wait was worth it, and it was hard as fuck. He didn't need to say less, because Game stat, because you know their status not even the same. You feel me? So it was very easy to. And plus, not to mention, none of them really hit. You know what I mean? Except for a couple lines on Black Sim Shady. It wasn't even worth. It wasn't even that good of a song, even worth that. You feel me? So, like, what was it, man? Shit. Damn. Go ahead and pick this up real quick. And if it was, and plus, if it was, then who gives a fuck? Like honestly, I didn't really give a shit if it took him a year. Like, hey, came out when it came out.
And then, like I said, because I thought, cause you say he don't fight his own battles. Like I said, the diss track he got against MGK, he was referencing stuff that the stands were already saying in the diss track. I when I heard that, I was like, he referencing what the stands were already saying, bro. That's some bullshit. Yeah. But they
nah, that song was hard. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Trying to tell, but that's the hypocrisy, because they saying Benzino had help when y'all helped Eminem.
Yep. Yeah, and look,
because look, it's a clip of Benzino. I think it was the dude right there. Right here, this Cliff Beats. He was the one that was saying, "It's Cassidy." Oh, I'm like, shut your ass! Oh man, get these straight. Here, another one, Stevie Knight, Big Bad.
Okay, well, here you go again. Fuck. All right, man. You ain't gonna come after my boys Stevie like that, dog. Okay, and I'm glad you mentioned niggas' names, but whatever. One take, whatever. Hasn't really changed. Doesn't change my look on these guys. They still look at them as legit YouTubers. So that's just your opinion, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, and look,
because look, it's a clip of Benzino. I think it was the dude right there, right here. This Cliff Beats. He was the one that was saying, "It's Cassidy." Oh, I'm like, shut your ass! Oh man, get these straight. Here, another one, Stevie Knight, Big Bad. These dick eaters, bro. I don't care. I'm on y'all head. You hear me? Because y'all are dick eaters, bro.
No life Shaq.
Like real
no
talk.
Life Shaq in the
Hell
bottom.
yeah. He said he don't bump him in the car, but he one of the greatest.
I mean, it's only one line, nigga. Like, that don't mean he don't bump the nigga. You don't have to bump every last artist in the car. You just stuck on that one line. Let it go, Gully. Fuck. Shit.
Of all time. Like, what?
Don't he got an Eminem post
You
in
can
his
still
room?
say that without bumping every last fucking artist in the car. That don't change the fact. You feel me? I just took that one line and just ran with it.
Never just Gucci Mane.
Yeah, he got the M poster right there. Look, you see
Okay.
it?
Oh, is this? Oh wait, this is yours.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Like, y'all make it seem like the man can't. And why would you put that as your thumbnail, bro? I'm looking at. Nah, bro. What? You googled that picture.
Thumbnail.
You googled that picture, bro.
Zesty ass thumbnail.
Well,
What
nah,
the?
bro. Y'all stands are ridiculous, bro. I had forgot what I was saying. Yeah, y'all stands.
It's just a hypocritical nature
the
of
hypocrisy. Yes, sir. Because like I said, it's a clip of Benzino saying, like, when I'm in the studio, I be in there with my people, and we be bouncing ideas off of each other and shit like that. And then they took that and was like, see, he got that. Don't mean that wrote the raps for him. How many artists do that shit? Going like they be like, I need some inspiration and like help me out with this shit right here or whatever. That's not that big of a deal to me, because somebody, I think it was that Screwface John dude, he was the only person that wasn't on no stand shit, because he had pulled up a clip of Eminem.
This game, you're not ready for it.
A clip of Eminem doing the shit with Royce the 5'9" in the studio. He was like, I'm like, this line right here, like, what you think about it? Type shit.
And the Wu-Tang Clan did the same thing.
Right! I'm like, and then you're like, no, bro, that's a go. And then, like, how would you, because that's the hypocrisy right there. Because, like I said, Eminem, there's a clip of Eminem doing it. But then they'll turn around and say, well, it probably wasn't a diss track, though. You can't do it with diss tracks. Like, shut y'all ass up, bro. Bro. You cannot beat Eminem, bro. He's unbeatable, bro.
And now I'm gonna address the other shit later on, but I will say this as well. Like, if someone were to came out from, whether it's from like Nas's camp, and said they helped out write Nas's Ether, that song would not be held as a classic as it is now. If someone from the Outlaws were to say something about, if they said, mention how they gave Pac a line on Hit 'Em Up on his verses, that song would not hit as hard. People would look at Pac different, even though he's been dead for 20 plus years, going on 30. So a diss record holds a different sort of weight because it's supposed to be personal. You know what I mean? So that's just the only thing I'm gonna say about that, man. I'm sure there's exceptions, whatever, but let's get back to it.
He is.
You like
not
Yeah,
not Eminem, but like just his.
You got to get past his army first. You got to get past his army. But that's the next person that come at Eminem. How do I get past the army first? and then I can go at Eminem, because these stands are gonna create narratives. If it's somebody dissing Eminem, why is he dissing Eminem? What did Eminem do? But they never say it for Eminem when he just flat out diss somebody. This Benzino shit. Why would nobody, bro? Why the fuck are you dissing Benzino in 2024, bro? I don't care what this is doing or saying about you. Like, the caliber of artist you are, you shouldn't even be worried about Benzino. What, bro? You will never hear the stand say that. Nah, man. Benzino. Oh, he killing his ass. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Bruh.
His beef is expired. Like, he's been revived. Just for no reason.
The stands are terrible, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all are terrible. That's what I'm gonna name this. If I make a video out of this, it's gonna be called "The Stands Are Terrible."
But speaking of like bouncing ideas back and forth, could I talk about Bouncing Betty really quick because this is related. So originally, believe it or not, Bouncing Betty was supposed to have a guest artist. The first verse wasn't written by me, or at least not initially anyway. The lyrics were way different. Like I had to retool them in a way to where I liked it better. And because before they were much simpler, and they were going to be done by Keta, who was shouted out in the rapper recognition that you did. It was originally done by him, but like either he just didn't get around to it. It was either he didn't get around to it, or he just opted out. So I just ended up doing it, and he was okay with it. I told him about it, but it was originally supposed to have him as the first verse. So it's. But would that even be considered a ghostwriting, or was that
to
would
them?
That just
It would
like,
be. See, I don't have a problem with it. You never heard me say, "Man, that motherfucker ain't write his shit." Nah, that's some bullshit. I don't care, bro, because just like you said, bouncing ideas off of each other. Oh, that was originally supposed to be his verse, but I changed it to make it sound like what's.
Yeah, I mean, it's ways to go. I mean, it all depends. Yeah, if it's one thing if it's an idea or maybe maybe a line, maybe a couple bars or a hook. But it was in, I don't know. It depends on who the artist is and how they came in. Now, if they came in proud themselves as saying everything, claim that everything they wrote is the real shit. And like for instance, I'll bring up Nas as an example as well. Because if the song Heaven, where someone came out and said they wrote Nas's 2 verses on Heaven, his pen would be questioned to no end. It would be questioned no end. Oh, especially Scarface's pen. Like if someone came out and said, "Oh, I wrote Faces, Now I Feel Ya," because if for those that may not know, Now I Feel Ya is the song Scarface wrote in dedication to his mother and all that. All the stuff he put her through when he was a kid. All the trouble he put her through when he was a kid and such. How hard she did and how hard she struggled trying to raise him and such. Like if someone were to came from the rap block camp from way back in the days, said that Ghost wrote the entire song, whatever, it would definitely damage his credibility. So you gotta just be specific when you mention stuff like that. Now bouncing ideas, bet bouncing ideas. I agree with that. Like people do vibe out, exchange like, hey, say like this, say like that, cool, whatever. So. So I don't know why I already went there, but I do agree with their viewpoint though, as far as people vibing out with ideas and such, which is fine. It's definitely fine indeed. I agree with you. I agree with them on that.
Wrong with that? I don't.
Who knows, man?
Come on. If that's what Benzino did, why is this a big issue? Because just like somebody pointed out, Eminem do it. Eminem has done it. I'm pretty sure he's done it a lot of times because we were not in the studio with these people.
he had to have done it because he was in a posse.
Right, because that's what they were saying, bro. D12, exactly. Come on.
And if Eminem wasn't taking ideas from other people, the other people were definitely taking ideas from him.
Exactly.
So clearly he had. So if he was able to support his ideas being borrowed to other people, why would he not be able to? Would it not make sense that he would probably take ideas from other people too?
That's a great point, and I'm pretty sure that's what goes on in his camp, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, that's it. Well, damn, that's it. Damn, I thought it was gonna go in. I feel like it's gonna go in deeper, but yeah, that was damn. I'm surprised I was on here for a fucking hour responding. I thought I was gonna be done 18 minutes, but I just had so much to say, and a lot of things threw me off. I had to kind of ride for my boys, man. I had to ride for my favorite YouTubers. You know what I mean? But I hear what y'all saying. Like, yeah, Stevie B picking some sus little clips. That's one thing I can't agree with. And No Life Shack, he good in my books. Knox Hill, he good. So the other guy, maybe he's on some weirdo shit. I don't know. Now, as far as the randos on social media, yeah, they need to kind of fall back, let him kind of do his own thing. That's the only thing I agree with in this entire video. Damn, I don't know why it took me this hour or so long to finally just get this video done. But yeah, that's what I can say. That's one thing I can one of the few things I can pick out from this video, but that I can agree on. Everything else is like is whatever. There's some to extent I agree with. Others like nah, y'all now it's just talking shit. Other than that, it was a pretty interesting video. I was thinking of clicking that dislike button, but you know what? I find it interesting. I like everyone's takes on everything, and if I was like just like every last video I disagree with, I'll be a dumbass. But I would like it because he brought it on home near the end. They kind of segue off to some other shit, but other than that, it was cool. It's a cool little powwow once people how to feel about the stands, and even targeted some YouTubers. Like I said, the ones I watched. So, hey, no harm done, and you know everyone got their own opinions and their own perspectives on people. So, hey, it's what hey, it's all love over here, Gully. Hey, it's all love over here. Shit, I would love to pull up to your Discord though. I would like to chop it up. So keep doing what you're doing, Gully. So after you watch this video, hey, take whatever I said. Like take what you agree with and don't agree with. And like shit. And keep it moving. That's what I'm did with your video. I'm gonna keep it moving. Shit. And also I just mentioned some updates about the channel. So like I've mentioned, what was it? To like Jacoby, I'm gonna do 2 reactions tomorrow on the Wrestle with Andy reactions. I got a couple of those reactions on the way. 7:30 at night and 9-10 some in the afternoon, but in the evening. Because when I get home, I'm gonna get to it around 4:30 or 5 with a reaction. I might put out another one at 6:30. I'm just gonna just back, going like this, like hitting them back to back to back. You feel me? Back to back to back. And I can safely say I could probably do more as far as just not pause it so much and not get quick to just defend the people that I do respect in the YouTube space, hip hop YouTube spaces, because you know it is definitely not much. And I might have to try Screwface John's little take. And what the fuck? Oh shit. Yo, what up, Zach? Yo, what up? What up, Kayla?
What's up, dude?
What you guys up to?
I'm studying. Scratching his ass.
Oh my god.